Colts pull off a huge comeback, 15-12 over the Pats.
15, they went for 2. Yeah, they must have went for 2, okay.
We're now in the fourth. Patriots have the ball. 3rd and 8, Colts 37-yard line.
Interesting. All right, so we'll briefly discuss the... let's go to NBA.com, and then we'll get into the NFL report.
If you insist.
You know,
What are we looking at, the standings?
We lost baseball, so we're going to look at some scores from today and standings.
Scores? Scores? Are you serious?
I have not watched an NBA game yet. I know Jeremy likes his Nets. He might call about them later on.
You really want to see scores? I mean, even standings is a... All right, here you go. You got 2 games happen today. You satisfied?
The Knicks are in one of them, so let's talk about that.
The Bucks beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden 94-86. Your comments?
The Knicks are a bad team, and, you know, they're paying... You know how much money they're paying Marbury just to sit out?
What?
Like, they were paying him like something $1 million just to do nothing and just, like, watch the games with the front row seats. So.
Sure, why not? He'll take it. Hilarious. And in the other game...
I don't even know much about the Bucks. What are they, like, average, bad? No one knows.
I have no idea.
Milwaukee Bucks. No one knows about them.
No idea.
I don't even know anyone on their team.
And in your other game, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Minnesota Timberwolves at home 88-85.
Congratulations to JR and his new basketball team. Sure you like it. Also, just a quick shout-out to college football. I don't know what Penn State did this week, but I heard there's an awesome game between Texas and Texas Tech, and it was decided in the last second or something
Penn
like that.
State was on bye.
Okay. So it was a big battle to Texas, though, and I don't really know who won because I don't watch college football, but I heard it was a great game on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. You got that right.
I wonder if Rutgers won. I don't know. I don't pay attention to any of this stuff.
Rutgers is not even like top 25, so
I know they're bad.
They're not even worth talking about.
If someone's calling later about college football, you know, I can't pay attention to it, man. I watch NFL on Sunday all day. I gotta get my homework done sometimes. So.
You gotta. All right, here we go. Quick standings for all of you that care. Eastern Conference. We're gonna do this by conference, not by division.
All right, fine.
Because that's just dumb. Conference. First place, your Atlanta Hawks, 2-0.
That's not gonna last too long.
Then you got your Toronto Raptors, who are 3-0. For some reason, Toronto's behind Atlanta.
Well, I also noticed today. Did you notice this? Did you see the bonus coverage of the Eagles-Seahawks game today?
Yes.
Did you see when they showed the standings? It already added up the Giants win, but for the Cowboys loss though, it just like didn't even add it up. Like it still said 5-3.
What was up with that?
It said Giants were 7-1, but Cowboys were 5-3. So it's like Giants get a win, but Cowboys get like nothing out of that.
Cowboys get a tie. Then you got your Detroit Pistons 2-0. Your Boston Celtics lost a game 2-1. Jeez.
I wonder who beat them.
The Bulls are 2-1. The Bucks are 2-2.
Bulls have high hopes this season. I heard they had some good draft picks.
High hopes. Got some high hopes.
The geezers on The Simpsons, I know, are thinking about that.
Yeah, but every season they say the Bulls are going to break out and they're going to be the best team.
Apparently they had a great draft this past season, but I don't pay attention, so again, I don't know.
It's always the case. There's always some team that has a great draft, but always underachieves.
I'll pay more attention to basketball guys when it's like February, you know.
Exactly. We shouldn't even be covering this, but we are. So the Bucks are 2-2. We don't know who's on their team. The Bobcats are 1-1. The Pacers are 1-1. The Nets, who Jeremy loves so much, are 1-1. Jeremy, did you go to that win? I bet you didn't.
This is against Golden State. I saw parts of that game, but then I don't know what happened. I saw the first quarter.
Could have been. I don't even know.
I don't know who won and lost that game.
LeBron is unhappy. His team is 1-2. The Heat are 1-2. The Knicks are 1-2. The Magic are 1-2. The Sixers are 1-2. And the Washington Wizards are 0-2.
Other than the Knicks, those 1 and 2 teams are like basically the good teams of the NBA. So weird stuff happening early on. I guess they just figure it's early.
It probably is early.
Because the Heat also have big. They're thinking they're gonna do better this season as well. So I don't know.
They got Wade back, so there's no excuse.
All right, Western Conference.
Western Conference. Rockets 3-0. Lakers 3-0. No surprise. Jazz 2-0. Hornets 3-0.
That's a surprise.
The Suns 2-1. Well, don't forget the Hornets were the 2 seed last year.
I know. Still shocked by that though. Like they don't even have much talent, so I don't know where it comes from.
The Mavericks are 1-1. The Nuggets are 1-2. The Warriors are 1-2. The Grizzlies are 1-2. The Timberwolves are 1-2. The Thunder are 1-2. The Trailblazers are 1-2. The San Antonio Spurs are 0-2. The Clippers are 0-3. And the Kings are 0-3.
It's going to take me a long time to get used to the Thunder name instead of the Sonics. I'm just, it's going to be hard to adapt to that.
The Trailblazers suffered another setback when Greg Oden, who didn't play at all last season due to injury, is now injured again in his first game. What is up in Portland?
I don't know. That's like the only franchise they have, too, so that's going to be kind of sad for the fans. That's the only thing they look forward to is basketball.
The team is under a jinx or something. Their star guy can't even play one game. And that's your basketball report.
That's your basketball report, and we're not going to discuss any more of that unless you guys call in about it. So, again, the number is 201-825-1234 for anyone listening. And the Pats are in the red zone apparently now.
They are. 2nd and 10 on this Colts 16.
Okay, see if the Colts hold them here. How much time left?
Plenty of time, like 13 minutes.
Okay. And I guess for right now we're going to do a quick PSA and then we'll get into the NFL?
Sure, why not? We seem to love PSAs. I wonder what this is. I wonder if it's even a PSA.
Let's play it. Hopefully it's throwing a sandwich at a bus.
I'm a champion, realize Shaq's mechanism. Shaquille O'Neal for rad. This is not your normal PSA. Don't be stupid. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to go out and have a good time, it's fine. But designate a driver to drive home. Let's stop the madness. Don't drink and drive.
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but they said that PSA was sponsored by Rap.
That was a weird PSA.
Rap sponsored that PSA.
I'm still singing this joke sound effect.
Unfortunately, your Wetlands PSA is gone.
Someone just deleted our normal PSAs and got this nonsense. This is terrible.
Well, PSAs expire. Like, at a certain date, you can't say it anymore. I don't know why. That's what happened to our dumping ad.
That was a great one, too.
I don't know. Why did they ever get rid of that? It's like the perfect one.
Don't waste New Jersey's waterways. That's amazing.
Yes, please don't.
All right, so...
Uh-oh, 4th and 1 on the 7. Will Belichick go for it?
Probably. All right, let's go on to the...
Probably. He could tie the game with a field goal.
Well, he's crazy like that, Mangini would always go for it, too, in those situations.
So what? We're going to the 1 o'clock games?
Started off.
You got Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
All right, Bengals victors today by a score of 21-19. Bengals pretty much in control the whole game. The Jaguar defense was not able to get any pressure at all on Fitzpatrick. He got plenty of time to get the ball downfield. Chad Johnson stepped it up today. He got 2 touchdown receptions. The defense held them tight for a long time. It was 21-3 for a while. Then the Bengals, just the bad teams, they always find ways to lose. So Jaguars got back in it. They failed on a 2-point conversion at the end of the game. And they never got the ball back right, so the Bengals go on to hold on to a 2-point victory, getting their first win of the year. They are now 1-8 heading into their bye week, so that's a big celebration for them because they know they can't lose next week either. So November must be their happy month.
It must be.
Jaguars, they're down to 3-5, and they're very desperate now, and they play the lowly Lions next week. Are they going to get the Lions their first win as well?
Oh. I hope not. Because that would just be embarrassing.
Well, the Jaguars lost now to the Browns and Bengals in a row, so they gave
Geez.
They gave Ohio their big props, and they are definitely going downhill. Their defense has been terrible as of late.
What is going on?
Their offense has been okay, but they've always relied on a good defense, and this defense just stinks this year. It must be very old and aging or something. I don't know what happened. Underachieving a lot this year, and I don't know if Del Rio's job's in trouble for one bad season, but it's pretty bad.
Hey, what about Coughlin? Is Coughlin in trouble with this kind of season in Jacksonville? I don't have any comment, but it's just very shocking. Jacksonville's always a tough team, and they especially play their own division very tough, and they're 3-5. It's just mind-boggling, just like the Colts is mind-boggling. All right, Tampa at Kansas City.
Poor Chiefs here. Thigpen had a good day today. And this is something you'll never see Eli Manning do, but you saw Thigpen do it today. He lined up as a wide receiver, and the guy threw to him for a touchdown pass, so Thigpen gets a receiving touchdown.
Unbelievable.
And they had a big day the whole first half. They dominated this game, but like I said before, bad teams find ways to lose. That's what happened. Under a minute to play, Garcia gets an open receiver, connects on a 2-way conversion, goes to overtime. Chiefs lost all their momentum, all their confidence is gone, and Tampa kicks the game-winning field goal in overtime by Matt Bryant, 34 yards out. Gives Tampa Bay the victory, Bucks lucky to escape. They're now 6-3, not even that good of a team. And the Chiefs, they falter to 1-7.
Yep.
So yeah, the Chiefs are in bad shape.
This is a huge shock. I was watching this in the Birch on the bottom of the screen. It says 14-0 Chiefs. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
Where is this coming from?
I think they were even up like 24-3 at a time or 24-7, something ridiculous.
I believe.
And just the way they had to blow. That's 2 weeks in a row here. They played really tough football. So let's see if they can keep this up. Thigpen's looking like an okay quarterback for them as of late. Got to give the guy some credit.
Yeah, it's not as desperate anymore as it once was. And you're right. Eli Manning would never do this play because anybody lining up on the other side, they're going to plow him over. They're going to try and injure him. So that's never going to happen in New York.
And these guys, they really play tough. I got to give them credit. The Chiefs. Don't be surprised they win a couple more games this year because Thigpen really is turning things around.
Well, now they're playing tough. For the whole season, they've been like lying down.
Yeah.